Back in Montreal now. Tara is here with me in Montreal. She's heading back to Toronto later today and will be apart for next few weeks. So our relationship is interesting that way, that we live in two different cities and yet we're very connected in many other ways. And then my other partner, Arzu, and I, we've really stepped back in our relationship. We've really taken a break. We are no longer romantic in any sense. We were romantically still involved, emotionally very connected, and being asexual in our relationship for the last few years. And now we've decided that emotionally we should also create more separation. So I guess we are now friends without benefits, and we have the benefit of our friendship like many others, but it is no longer what I would consider to be polyamorous. About, the change in this, losing Arzu as a consideration of my being one of my primary partners, and then my primary partner Tara, in a sense losing her for the next couple of weeks as she goes into her other city, it makes me think very much about the question of scarcity or abundance. And it feels as though it is scarce in one way, that my love will be in another place, but it does create an opportunity. And how do we see that? Do we see it as an opportunity? Do we see the abundance of it, or do we see it simply as it being a void or a loss? So there is a couple here in Montreal that we very much love being with. We love them emotionally, we love them sexually. There's a big connection to it, but they do not date people other than couples. So that means that Tara and I would be together to date them, which we have, and hang out with them, but they're not wanting to hang out with me separately or any other individual. They really like the dynamics of being couple to couple. And while I respect that, it also then creates a bit of a void. I won't really be seeing them or have much contact with them until Tara comes back. And in some ways it makes me feel as though I'm a little invalid, right? I mean, where do I stand simply as a person? And would it be any different? Would I have more access if I were a female presenting person? And I think, honestly, that I might. Being a single male presenting person is not always quite as invited or welcomed. In fact, when we were in New York, we went to a club that on their page said several times, "No single men ever," as though that was the greatest thing, that they wouldn't have to worry about it being a sausage fest or an eel party. All that to say, I am feeling a little bit of the scarcity to it. I will miss my partner, and I will miss the opportunities afforded to me by having that kind of partner.